In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to speak. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we have commenced the chapter, and it is about syntax. As I told you, that syntax is the study of the structure of sentence, that how a sentence is structured. Syntax is the study of the formation of the sentence, that how a sentence is formed. It is the study of the organization of the sentence, that how a sentence is organized. It is the study of the shape of the sentence, that how a sentence is shaped. And after that, I shared some topics about the noun phrase, that how syntactically we recognize and identify a noun phrase. And then I discussed, along with the tree diagram, two types of test: replacement test and movement test, that we can identify a noun either by replacement test or by movement test. However, let's come to today's topic. Today, our topic is the component parts of a sentence, or in other words, what are the component parts of the sentence? Let's listen, audience. In the previous lecture, almost 2 days before, I told you that the basic component and the whole components of a sentence is VP, which we call verb phrase. And verb phrase is preceded by a noun phrase. And it can be also followed by a noun phrase. What does it mean? It means that before the verb phrase, there is a noun phrase, which we call the subject, which is the doer of the action, whose or which functions is like the actor. And if it is followed, if a noun phrase which is after the verb phrase, then the function of that sentence, that phrase would be like acted upon. That would be the object. However, it can be occurs sometime. So, listeners and audience, let's come to with further detail about the topic eventuality. When we are talking about syntactically the component parts of the sentence, so a sentence represents eventuality. Now, we see that generally a sentence represents eventuality. What does it mean? What's meant by eventuality? Answer to this question is that eventuality is actually a kind of event. Eventuality is a state of affair or event, or it is actually an action in a sentence. Now, there is another question which touches our mind, and that question is that what is a proper phrase? What kind of a phrase represents eventuality in the sentence? What kind of a phrase represents states of affair in a sentence? What kind of a phrase represents event in a sentence, action in a sentence? And that is verb phrase. Verb phrase actually represents eventuality, states of affair, and an event or an action in a sentence. This is one point in a sentence. Then we have and inside in the sentence, we also have some abstract things or concrete things. Either we would have abstract things and concrete things. How is it so? So, now what we have in a sentence, like verb represents event, verb represents action, verb represents state of affair. Then what represent abstract things and concrete things in a sentence? Abstract things or concrete things in a sentence are represented by noun phrase prototypically. When I say prototypically, I means that it happens occasionally. There are other components in a sentence as well which represents what? Abstracts and concrete things, but occasionally noun phrases which are the participants which are the participants in the sentence, they represent what? Either abstract things or concrete things. Let me write one example that it can be very clear to you. One example, and that is, yes, I'm starting here. The sentence is a bit lengthy. Okay, the man in the hat, the man, okay, sorry for that. The man in the hat gave a slimy fish to Toby. Listeners and audience, just see, this is a simple sentence. The man in the hat give a slimy fish to Toby. This is just a simple sentence. Now, coming to the explanation of this sentence syntactically, I will also draw the tree diagram of this sentence. Okay, but before going to draw its tree diagram, let me clarify the topic. You see, the man in the hat, first of all, here we have eventuality. What is eventuality? Eventuality is an event. It is an event. It is a state of affair, or it is an event. In other words, eventuality is also an action which is represented by a verb. So here gave is a verb which represents an event, and it's represent a kind of action, that is gave. So here it represent an action in easy words. So this gave is representing an action. Now, and we call it generally event or eventuality. Now, there are three phrases in the sentence which are the participants in the sentence, and they actually talking about more about what? The event, the eventuality. Like, let me talk about the past one, that is the man in the hat. So we have three phrases, three noun phrases, the man in the hat. So the man in the hat, it is what? The function is the giver. The man in the hat, the giver. So here the man is the giver. However, the whole chunk of a sentence is what? Giver. Okay? Then a slimy fish. Here a slimy fish, it is another participant. Yes, it is another participant, another noun phrase, and it is what? A slimy fish, a thing given. It is a thing given. Okay, and to be here given to. A thing given to. Okay. Now, I'm talking again. The man in the hat. The man in the hat, the man is giver. We are talking about the whole phrase. A slimy fish, a thing given, and to be, that is given, a thing given to. So these three are noun phrases. Now what kind of phrase is left? Yes, the main and the had occasionally. Sorry, I did not wrote the word occasionally. Occasionally. So let me write it quickly, occasionally as well. Occasionally. The man, yes, the man in the hat occasionally, or you may say casually, gave a slimy fish to Toby. Again, here we have the man in the hat. So here the phrase function is giver, okay, and here we have a slimy fish, that is a thing given, and to be, a thing given to. Okay. Now, here gave functioning as what? As an action, represents action. And what about occasionally? Here occasionally is actually represents circumstances. It represents circumstances. Okay. Now, listeners and audience, remember that there is a kind of light. Okay. Okay. Now, listeners and audience, see, I'm going to draw the tree diagram for it because this is already clear. What is the tree diagram for it? The tree diagram for it is we have like S, which means sentence, and after that in a sentence we have what? We have NP, yes, and after that we have VP. In NP we have the man in the hat, yes. So let's come to the, that is article, and man, that is N. Here we have PP, so that's why I'm taking PP from this one, yes, PP, which means prepositional phrase, so that is P. And then we have the hat, yes, the hat, that is also NP, so we are taking NP from PP, yes, NP, and in NP we have article, ART, and hat, that is noun, N. Okay. Now we have occasionally, so occasionally, let me make it extensive, yes. Okay. So then we have occasionally, that is what? Occasionally we have an adverb phrase. Yes, I may take it here. ADVP, adverb phrase. So here I am just taking, yes, ADVP or just ADP. It means adverbial phrase. Okay, after that we have give, which is VP. Yes, so VP, that is gap. Asli means fish, so we are taking NP. Okay, and NP, here we have article, and then we have adjective, so we are taking adjective, and then we have fish, so that is N. And after that we have to be. So here we are, remember that here we are not taking the string from NP, here we are taking the string for this last one phrase. Here are two phrases we have, PP prepositional phrase and NP noun phrase. So we are taking from this VP, yes, and so first of all we are taking PP and that is P, and after that from it we are taking NP, that is to be. So listeners and audience, hope that this topic is clear to you. In the next lecture we will talk about in detail that how to draw the tree diagram of a sentence, of a simple sentence, one by one, step by step, and what are the strategies for it. A kind of strategies we will share with you. Thank you.